So I welcome you, and today, this evening, we have a beautiful conversation ahead of us. We have a celebrated dancer, a devoted, acclaimed teacher, and teachers and dancers of the Indian traditions uphold the philosophy of our way of being. So they're guardians of our culture, really. So it's an honor to welcome on stage someone very special, someone you know and love dearly. Please join me in welcoming Gopika Varma onto the stage, a renowned Mohiniyattam dancer. This is what you call divine connection.
I was thinking about it. Oh my god, she's also in orbit. She's in orbit.
Yes, not surprised. Shiva plans all this in advance. We're only playing the part. And I also welcome Dharma, please, to initiate this wonderful conversation, which is going to be insightful, I'm sure. Thank you so much. Welcoming you, ladies. Let's welcome them the Ekaa way. Yes.
Let's wait for Beena.
Good evening. It's an absolute pleasure to be here this evening. And I must thank my good friend Lakshmi Menon for thinking of me to have a conversation with the celebrated Mohiniyattam exponent, Gopika Varma. We go back a long way. I've known her for many years as a consummate artist who has dabbled in not just dance but in various other fields. Like she used to run a design studio, she used to make clothes,
Hearing impaired children used to work.
and also worked with children and adults with special needs. In fact, my friend Vasudha Prakash was mentioning that you worked with her in VXL, so that's amazing. You know, coming from a royal family background, I think it takes a lot of compassion, empathy to be able to reach out to people with special needs, you know, because they live in a different world, right? So for her to be able to interact with them and make a difference in their lives, I think is amazing. So I'm so proud to be here with Gopika today.
Thank you.
And Beena, this is the first time I've seen your work, and I must say I was just blown away by the beautiful depictions. And I just had a conversation. I asked her, so what kind of research went behind this? And she just coolly said, no, there's no research. So I'm really amazed at the artistry. I think you're totally blessed by Devi to be able to recreate. Because, you know, my father-in-law's older brother was S. Rajam. I don't know if you have all heard of him. He's a very celebrated artist. So he has done a lot of paintings on mythology, on all characters. So he would always, the Trinity, his Trinity is what is kept in every sabha. You'll find the Tyagaraja Swami, Muthuswami Dikshidhar and Shyama Shastri are S. Rajam's paintings. And I know the kind of research that would go into each painting, you know. He would research for months on end to be able to get the paint, the figure right, and what they are holding in their hands, what could be the background. But when she said that she had not researched, but each painting is unique, none is like the other. So thank you so much for asking me today. So Gopika, would you like to initiate by telling us a little about your journey? Today is all about woman power. So how do you harness this power in your artistic journey?
Beena, first I should tell all of you that Beena and me went to the same school and we are the same batch, and I went to 10E and she was in N. Yes. Yeah, 10N. We went to a school, it is just Cotton Hill Girls High School. Then and even now, it is the largest girls' school in Asia. Yeah. So we went to a government school. And I know about her parents also must have. My mother studied there, my aunt studied there, and my aunt-in-law studied there. And we all went to a government school. And that was our upbringing. And my father, I had a friend who was IAS officer's daughter, and she used to come in a government car. And this side I had a friend who used to have, we had midday meals, that government
Yeah,
meal,
sponsored
meals, and she will have that midday meal. So they are my friends and our friends. So this is the background where we grew up, and both of them are still our friends.
That's really
Yes.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so. This government school upbringing was very helpful.
That's what keeps you grounded, I think, no?
I don't know grounded I am, or I don't know what it is.
So there wasn't any discrimination at
nothing,
that time.
nothing.
Okay.
So that is very important. Today I got some foreign soaps. Somebody had brought me soap. So one soap I took and gave it to my maid, and I said, "You use this soap so that you will have good, nice smell." So that difference we don't have.
Okay. So in your students, you run a school for
Yes.
Mohiniyattam. How many students do you have?
I must have taught about 500 students.
So far you have
So
taught
far must
500.
have, yes,
And
more
all
than
of them are women, girls?
I have only one male student because I teach Mohiniyattam, and mostly Mohiniyattam is done by not by men.
Okay.
But now we have male dancers. Before earlier, when I was studying, we never had male learning Mohiniyattam. It is
Okay.
Mohiniyattam.
Okay.
Mohini, the dance of enchantress. So it was always Mohiniyattam. But now there are men who are doing it. And I went to a house, I got married into Travancore royal family, and where women are very, very powerful.
But I'm just curious. So when you marry and go into another family,
We don't
sometimes the families don't encourage art, right? Especially dance.
Yes.
I'm talking about now maybe things have changed, but some 3 decades ago it wasn't like that.
See,
so what kind of did you have a challenge in continuing your artistic?
I never had, because my aunt-in-law, that is my mother-in-law's sister, the senior princess, Gauri Parvati Bai, who just got Chevalier Award. She is 83 and she even today dances. Wow. Yes. She's going to dance next week, Tiruvadira, Onam coming, no? So when mother-in-law dance, naturally daughter-in-law can dance.
It's not as natural as that.
But I had challenges because the household which I went into, they are all artists. They're all artists. Everybody is an artist, and everybody knows about it. They are all well educated. They know the content very well. So Maharaja Dharmaraja Kartika Tirunal, their ancestor, has written Balarama Bharatam. That is a text parallel to Natya Shastra.
Okay.
Maharaja writing a Natya Shastra. And I have done my fellowship in that. I'm finishing my fellowship in Balarama Bharatam. Maharaja Swati Tirunal, Raja Ravi Varma. So they are all artists. So
Okay.
and Prince Rama Varma, who is a singer now.
That's
so yeah, they're all singing, dancing. Somebody's every day. My brother-in-law, direct brother-in-law, Aditya Varma, plays flute in the morning every day in his puja room. So artists,
Art runs in the family.
everybody. So that, and they respect art.
Yes, that's most important.
That is more important. Art and artists are respected so well. And somebody was telling me yesterday that AA is really haunting everybody and everybody is scared. But I don't think art will never get. Artists have to worry about it.
You think so? Yeah,
Yes,
that's
I am
good.
sure. I am 100% sure. What I teach, what I dance, what I choreograph, what I think is mine. So some people will always say that you put it in YouTube, somebody will copy it, but they can only copy it.
That's true.
Yeah, they cannot be it. Yes, they can copy it. You put it, they will make something like this.
Yeah.
That is always a copy. So many people have painted Raja Ravi Varma. So many people have painted that.
But they're duplicates.
Yeah.
So when you looked at these paintings today, does it inspire you to do some
explore more in your Mohiniyattam?
Yes, ma'am. It is usually I do Vaishnava more.
Okay.
But Shaktiyam is very, very, very powerful in Kerala.
So Mohiniyattam is basically based only on Vaishnavism?
Only on Vaishnavism, I won't say that.
Okay.
But more of Vaishnavism.
Okay.
And maybe, we are all Padmanabhadasas and we all we are growing up living at his feet.
So that is the origin of Mohiniyattam.
Yeah, from Kerala, Maharaja Swati Tirunal revived Mohiniyattam.
Right.
Revived Mohiniyattam.
So was it performed in temples earlier?
Yeah, Maharani, my grandmother-in-law, when she was about 93 years, I asked her, what was the Devadasis dancing in Padmanabha Swami?
Okay.
So she said they were coming from Suchindram. Those days Suchindram was part of Kerala.
It's now in Andhra. No?
Now it is in Kanyakumari. End of our country. So from Suchindram was part of Travancore, and Devadasis used to come from Suchindram, and they used to dance in the temple. And she said they never danced something like your dance. Your dance is very after Swati Tirunal.
Okay.
But they used to wear chela and dance. And so they danced, but that too. Mohiniyattam is really, we have travelled a long way.
So you're saying this Shakti, forms of Shakti are also depicted in Mohiniyattam?
Yes, of course, we do a lot. Maharaja Swati Tirunal has written Navaratri Kirtanams. For all 9 days she has written. I do Dr. Balamurali Krishna's Omkarakarini, I do Nare Shakaracharya, Jagadguru Shakaracharya, so many kritis I do. So we do a lot of Devi.
Because in Bharatanatyam I know, all the Devis are depicted.
Yes.
But in Mohiniyattam,
Yes, we do.
Okay. And among your students, you even had a class for older women, right?
Even now I have
I remember that a few years ago. That
I have one student, her name is Kanakavalli, and she's a cancer survivor and a fighter. Conqueror. Yes, conqueror. She fought, and when she was coming out of her operation, she said, now I have to live to do what I wanted to do, and which I couldn't do it. So she said, in my childhood I wanted to learn dance and she couldn't learn dance. So she asked so many people that can I learn dance. So they said you can't perform, you have so many limitations. So she asked me, she wrote to me. I said of course yes, and now she performs.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, she performs. I wish I could show that. But that is very good, happy. Let her not compete with young dancers.
Youngsters.
We don't have to do it. But her happiness. Happiness. Yeah, please. She comes for Anandam. And it is such a happy moment watching her dance. And she now hair is growing and a lot of difficulties are there. But she overcome all that and so if you have the desire, nothing is impossible.
Impossible, that's right. But do you think the dance scene in Chennai has changed over the years?
Yes.
From the time you came to Chennai?
Yes.
When was...
I came in 90.
Okay, so in the last 35 years?
Yes.
What kind
We
of
used
changes?
to dance for 3 hours, 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Our kacheris were all 2 years, 2.5 hours of performance.
Nowadays it's...
the
duration has
come down. The audience have changed.
In what way?
Earlier, I don't know how to tell, but now we have changed for our audience. Earlier, they were connoisseurs who will watch us fully, and those days we didn't have phone. So they don't have to rush anywhere.
No distraction.
No distraction, nothing. They will come. We don't have to call anybody.
Right.
Gopika Varma is dancing in Krishna Gandhi Sabha, then we will have lot of people coming in without calling.
Right.
But now we have to invite, we have to send the invitation and 1 hour performance. Lot of things have changed. Even the
I
audience
also
have
think
changed.
that there's a lot going on, no? Maybe there were fewer sabhas then, and fewer performances. Whereas
now season is packed.
Yeah.
And same dancer will be dancing in many
Different
sabhas,
venues,
many
yeah.
sabhas. So I don't know. I don't want to do that. I
That's
like to
true.
do 1 or 2 shows in a season and let everybody come and sing. And others can also get opportunity. And everybody can dance. Why should I dance in 6 places
That's true.
with less audience? Instead of that, if I do 2 performances, if you miss one, you can come for the other one. Just 2 performance and lot of youngsters are there. Good dancers are there.
Yeah.
So let them all perform. No, we don't have to dance same time, same place. Ma?
Huh?
Yes, ma. I
Yeah,
don't
to give
think
an
I should.
opportunity to everybody.
Yeah, everybody, and you don't have to see full time. Gopika is dancing there. Then some people will put a card saying that I'm doing 15 programs, 17 programs.
I'll tell you why she does too. She's a Gemini.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
So, how does that explain?
Well, her date of birth is 11th of June, as
Okay.
mine. And Gemini is twins, so she's telling you that automatically she does 2 programs.
Okay.
So that everyone
If you miss one, you can always come.
Come for the other. But as Mohiniyattam as an art form, do you think it has the same response in Chennai as it has in Kerala, or do you think the Chennai people
Chennai audience love Mohiniyattam.
they do?
When I started, it was not like that.
Okay.
But now lot of other dancers also come to Chennai to perform.
Okay, and do you also collaborate with other
I
artists
have
from
danced
Chennai?
with almost all the main dancers. I have collaborated with
with Bharatanatyam.
Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, Kuchipudi, Kathak. So many styles I have done. So Odissi.
Okay.
Even with Kshatriya I have danced. From Assam.
That must have been very rewarding,
Yeah,
right? When
you
you
know-
collaborate with other artists.
Yes, and also we share a lot. We learn a lot.
That's
and
true.
that it is always an experience.
Okay.
And also when you work under somebody's other direction, again it is so beautiful.
It's an exchange of artistic ideas. So, I'm part of an organization called Natya Rangam.
Natya
I
Rangam,
think
I
you
know,
know. No?
yes.
So every year we have an annual festival where we do a thematic festival. One year we did something called the Chitra Bharatam. So there was an artist. Every dancer would take up the work of one artist, and then they would depict that in dance. So it was a very interesting, very interesting.
And when you give it, the artist will have the responsibility to work
Yeah.
on a new subject, do research, you do
That's true.
lot of content, new content is coming,
Yeah.
and we think, and everybody will artist. Well, we were talking about AI, AI cannot think,
Definitely not.
and we think. We have to think. You're all artists. So what I want to tell you is we have to read. Concept is the main bindu for an artist. Concept is very important. If you want to be different from others, you should have a different concept, which is very important. So how do you come to that concept? That concept you come because you think. How do you think? You need to read. Need to read and understand, and that concept has to come to you. Once you have the concept, then what do? You have to develop that concept. When you develop that concept, how do you develop it? You have to have the content to develop it. Where do you get the content? You talk to scholars, talk to. First thing what I do is when I get a content, I talk to scholars. If it is Shakteyam, it is on Devi, I get scholars on Shakteyam who has done PhD, who are scholars. And then when you talk to 100 people, 100 conversation, one spark will come to you. From that spark, you have to develop. And how do you develop? Then you have to read, find the content, text, get the text, get everything, then read it.
I think our literature is so rich.
And rich.
You don't have to look anywhere else. You know, we
How
have
much
so
peop-
much in our literature.
People ask me, what are you doing new? You don't have to do
anything
do
new.
any new. Go to Sangam literature.
I know.
Go to all the literature. What uh, ancestors have given us.
Yeah.
One Janmam is not enough.
Correct. It's an ocean.
To get the content. So then work on that content. And once that literature is with you or the concept is with you, then how do you develop it? Then that solitude is very important. That your own time, thinking time, that is the conceiving period. It's like a child's birth. You have to conceive it. You have to be in peace, in quiet. Why no people go somewhere to write? They will go to some quiet place to write because they need that. For us, we don't. I do that. But sitting at home, thinking what you can do, what you are. That many times people ask you, don't you get bored being alone when you are sitting alone? No, because something is working within you. And to how she must have come into this picture, how to draw it, how to that time is needed. Correct. You have to give that solitude. Somewhere I felt that you have to embrace that solitude. Very true. You have to really love that space, and you have to enjoy it. You have to take it inside, conceive it, and have the delivery. And the baby is beautiful. Oh, and many, and many times.
Sure. Yeah.
In Yoginis, there is something called Ashtamadrikas. That is the first is Brahmi, which is a thought which he said, a creative seed. It's how you nurture it, how you protect it, then sustain that thought, then going to a scholar, then you become a master. Then, the stages of goddesses in Ashtamadrigas. So, Ashtamadrigas is 8 stages of life, which you can actually apply to anywhere. Being a project, being a dance, even a project, a company you need to start, a seed, a thought, then you nurture, you protect. It's all that 8 feminine energy till you become Chamunda. That means you're just ready to leave, give back to the society. Then the community, it's such beautiful 8 steps. So when I was seeing it, was just reflecting.
I think all
back
artists
to
go
you.
through this, Beena. Everybody will go through this because unless you don't do this, then your art is not yours. Yeah. If you don't go through this, you are just copying somebody's art. We are not your own. Yeah. I did a project, my production, dance production. So first thing what I did is I named it. I named it as Contain Sopnam.
Oh.
I saw a dream. This is my dream. Contain Sopnam. Now I have a title. Then I don't know what to put into it. So I started putting things. Then I thought I should have many dreams. Then what I did, I wanted a dream which happened. I dreamt and it happened. Then my second dream was, I dreamt, but because I dreamt, it didn't happen. Then third was, I dreamt and I merged with that. Oh. And fourth, I dreamt and I said, I don't even want to blink my eyes hereafter. I don't want to see at all. No more dreams. So 4 dreams I had put stories. Then I put together and made it into a dance production. So Contain Sopnam. So that's how that project will come out.
Have you already launched it?
I have done 25, more than 26 performances.
Oh,
Yes.
wonderful.
So like that.
Age is a figure of infinity.
Yeah.
So I'd like to take 1 or 2 questions from artists, youngsters, if you are interested. You're all artists, right?
But that is, they visually
They must
communicate
I
art.
have given a 1 hour of lecture, so that must
Any question from one student has to ask a question. Come on. Otherwise, I will nominate.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
Yes, you're a woman.
Yes, yes.
That's true. She said, all right, thank you. Gopika, I just want to say one thing, that you're talking from the concept of a dancer, beautiful dancer. But I think that anything that you're passionate about like I'm passionate about talking to patients or I'm those processes.
Yes, of course, yes.
And it was phenomenal hearing you because I do it, I feel it, but I would never have been able to express it so beautifully like flowing water. Thank you.
No, it is very important that you make them understand how important is your life, how important is being there, being strong. And also every artist, every human being, every writer, everybody
That's
has
the
to
base,
be
that's the
strong.
foundation
Yes.
actually.
It is very
Fantastic.
important, very important.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure, Gopika. Thank you so much.
And she's also a wonderful artist.
I was
Theatre,
going to add
yes.
that, yes. Dharma herself is a celebrated theatre
No, I do theatre.
Yes, theatre.
And a lawyer.
And a lawyer. See how many hats we all wear.
Thank you.
And
Really
she
enjoyed.
she also comes from a family where everybody is an artist. Her son is a wonderful artist, Veena player.
Yeah, he plays the veena, and one son, my daughter is a dancer, other son is a movie maker. He's a filmmaker.
And father-in-law, renowned Veena player. Veena, but one question I want to ask you. Yes. Cotton Hill days, you were painting?
So when did you start? Huh?
I used to paint just a little drawing of biology or something. Nothing as
So this is such a divine inspiration, right? For you to do.
Yeah, I started painting after that, like, especially when I got married and when I had a lot of time. So I started exploring that.
Amazing.
No, I don't remember you painting.
You have a good memory.
Yes, Cotton Hill has given us so much because it is a huge school, and we have so many friends. Anywhere you go, you will meet somebody from the school.
Thank you so much, beautiful Devis, goddesses. Really couldn't have asked for a more out of Gopika because it really was very heartfelt. It was so honest and authentic. From the heart. But that's when the divine channels. Beautiful. A small gesture of gratitude. These are handmade baskets that are woven by women self-help groups made by Malgadi.